Hello everyone, this is SmackDown21 and welcome to the second season of gameplay of tutorials. Thank you for joining me, and let's get started by opening up Roblox Studio 2013. So you can type it in and boom, open up. Now I'm really excited about this season because I'm redoing all the tutorials and I've made a great plan that will be really useful. So first off, have a place number 1. Make sure that you have everything I have in my setup. So pause the video to add everything. If you don't know how, go to view and you can add stuff and remove stuff. Alright, once you have that set up, first we're gonna open up a script. Alright, now that we have our basic script, we can see that it says print hello world. Now this is really basic command. Some people do hello world like this. I prefer the good old fashioned way. Jello, yes. My typing. Hello world, exclamation mark, boom. Alright. So this is like a basic Roblox function. And really basic. So to show you what you can do, just press the run button right here or wherever you have it. It's a green arrow, and there you can see it basically prints, like the function says, into the output yeah. Anyways, this is really useful to know if a script is running or not, and good for debugging as well. So now that that is done, we can remove this print hello world. Now let's get on to the main part of this tutorial. Well, I'm just gonna exit out of that. And that is properties and functions of like parts and instances. So what a property is, you may ask, is something a instance such as a brick or anything you can find in objects. What this is their properties. It's in the properties panel. It's basically data that makes them up, like their size and position, what color, what style, the shape, everything. Can you go through it? Does it stay in place? Transparency? Is it reflective? All that good stuff. Even the name. Alright. Now we're going to insert a new part. So, part. It is not there because there it is. Boom. Alright, we're just gonna be classy and change our part color to this nice blue. You should know how to move around with Studio, but if you don't, WASD or arrow keys and right click to move around. Scroll in and out. Fun stuff. Alright. Now we have our part. This is what we're going to be used to showcase properties. So you can see it has all these different properties. So what you can do is open up your script. And to access these properties, you might be wondering, well, you have to type in workspace because the part is in workspace, right? This is workspace. And then to access the part, you have to do dot part, and it's case sensitive, so make sure part has a capital because our part has a capital, and workspace should have lowercase. Alright, now to access any properties, once again you're gonna have to do a dot and then choose which property. So for this example, let's do transparency. So transparency. Make sure we have that spelled correct. Yes, we do. Okay. just one thing. I'm going to anchor this so it can't go flying everywhere. Alright. Now let's set this transparency to 0.5. Now the thing with transparency and reflectance is it's between a value of 0 and 1. 1 meaning completely invisible and 0 meaning completely visible for transparency. And you can also do like 0.55. Alright. Now basically what we're doing is we're taking a property of the part and taking that and setting it to a certain thing, which is 0.5. So let's play, and that's odd. Oh, yeah. Let's reinsert our part, re-anchor it. Alright. Now let's play our script, and it should have worked. Transparency. Hold on 1 second. Play. Yes, there we go. Sorry. Make sure you do the rewind reset button before, otherwise you can screw up your items, because it's really weird. It doesn't really save. Yeah. Anyways, now you can see that our part is at 0.5 transparency, and press the reset button and it will be back to normal. And that's our basic script. Now you can also check properties. So now let's remove it because we're no longer setting, but we're going to see what this property is. So all you have to do is use that print command that we learned earlier. Alright. Now, to see what our transparency is, we can print it into our chat. So let's press the play button, and it is 0, which is correct if we check our part. There we go. So that's how you set and find properties of things like parts using a script. Now also, parts have basic functions you can do to them. So parts, you can go workspace dot part, and then this time you use a colon, and this is for any functions that are part of the part instance or object. Clone. Yeah. Boom. Alright. Now, if you don't realize what clone means, it's basically duplicating this part. Alright, now you have to set 2 things in clone, and that is name and the parent. Alright, now good. Let's play this, and 0, 0, hold on. Space stop part clone. Hold on 1 second. Alright, we're back. Now I found out what the problem is, and I wasn't thinking. Anyways, so the thing I did wrong is I put the settings inside a clone. Now don't do that. Put nothing inside the clone. So basically what this is doing is it's setting workspace.parts clone, and then we're setting the parent of that to workspace. Or in other words, we're making a clone of the part we have, and then setting what group it is in to workspace, which is what the other part is in. Now, it's very important when you're cloning something to always make it have a parent, otherwise it will just be null or non-existent. So now if we press play, there we go, we have another part that we can drag out, and they happen to be together. Alright. And there we go, we have our 2 parts. Now let's reset that. And there we go. That's your basic properties and your basic instance functions. Now, if you want to learn more, like all the different objects or all the other properties they have, such as destroy, I'll leave a link to the Roblox Wiki in the description, so you can access that and learn all about them. So in next tutorial we'll learn more about functions and functions you can create. So thank you for joining me. Have a great time with your newfound knowledge and keep on building. This has been Smackdown 21 and I'm out.